Welcome to Segatalks, everybody. I'm the Sega Camp Gamer. A short show or a shit show? Short one, Dirth. I still did set the end time up though for 11:30 though, but let's just say though, guys, I don't be surprised if I just have like an hour-long show and then finally call it a night, because apparently though. Anybody remember back a few weeks ago when I did that? When I had that shorter show, and then I had to and then I said once the show's over, I'm going off to bed, because I had to do a shift tomorrow, in the afternoon. Apparently, I have that again. So, yeah, apparently another short show again. I'm afraid, but I will have some guests on though, guys. I thought I would finally get Ferret on the show. Ferret, if you're watching. Last week's show was really short. It did not last, actually. It did not actually last, Tommy, because I had a really crappy connection, and then I ended the show. We still had, off time, though. We still had a fun off-air show, though. And I did some acapellas that would never really be made as a YouTube video today, guys, because let's just get one thing straight though, guys. These were all copyrighted songs, and like I said, just never ever just gonna make their way as an acapella one way or another. But I see we got a lot of people so far. We got Richie Wright, we got Fears, we got #1 Tommy Fan, we got Richie Wright, and we have N4 and Darth Bane. I apologize if I already said your name once. It's more special if I say it twice. Another episode of Krusty Talks. Yes, it could be. Yes, it could be. Hopefully, it'll be more than 5 minutes this time, guys. After I did my episode last week, I ended the show 5 minutes in, and then if you did see just the finished video, guys, it was less than a minute long, and I'm thinking to myself, this is terrible. You just see me go and then that's it, and that's all I'm doing. It was really bad. I was really stuttering everywhere in last week's episode of Sega Talks. I'm also gonna send it out to my good buddy Adam Pacitti, because last week I did promise Adam Pacitti that I would invite him on the show, and since I had to cancel last week, I'm doing it. I'm having him on the show. Adam, I hope you're not too busy. Adam, if you're somehow watching, I hope you're not too busy, buddy. I'd like to have you on. After all, he actually did an interview with me back a long time ago. So this is I'm kind of returning the favor. Yeah, so right now I'm just on Facebook on my second monitor, sending him the link. I was doing something pretty epic yesterday. If you guys don't know yet what I have on my Facebook wall, look at this for a minute, guys. I'll actually have this play in the background. I'll give you guys a little preview right now, actually, here on my Facebook wall. So I posted this up on my Facebook wall and shared it with everybody. And check this out, guys. Actually, you know what? I'll actually view it full screen or enlarge. There you go. I apologize. I can't really see the chat right now because I also have the chat right there. This looks awesome. I've already watched this once, and I thought this was awesome. Alucard, Trevor, and Sypha, yes. I still keep wondering where's Grant, because Grant is the first. Because in the game, because apparently though, if you guys did not see yesterday, I was streaming myself playing Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, and this show that they have on Netflix is actually off the video game. It's supposed to be turned into an anime. Think of it like how Pokemon Origins was made. When Pokemon Origins came out, it was supposed to make an anime version of the Pokemon Red and Blue games and finally show what it would be like if it was converted to an anime. This is kind of what this is like. It's taking the video game of Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse and changing it into an anime style, where we finally see Trevor Belmont finally going after Dracula. Hi, Just a Mom, welcome, and Carrie's here as well. Shout out to all the sexy men. Carrie. Oh dear. Like this, just looking out for you. I don't want you to get a copyright strike. Get Pixel Fears and the dude on. Should I really invite Fears? I invited you, Darth, just so you could give it to Ferret. And I was also, yeah, I decided though I'll be nice to Darth and let Darth come on. But should I really get Fears on here as well? I don't even know if I'm friends with the dude on Facebook. Like, I don't even know who the dude is. The dude, completely anonymous. I would still like to have him as a friend, though, guys. He does seem like a cool person. Nah, not Fears. I gotta be nice to the fans, guys. I have to be nice to the fans. This is bad. I got this. I grew this really nasty facial hair now, guys, and now it's like really starting to be a distraction now. But I'm letting it grow out just to go see if it goes like, whoom. Wouldn't you want to see a big beard just coming out here, guys? I see Drew Carey, or Jim Carrey, I mean, already has like that. Just, whoom. What the fuck? LOL, Sega! So I don't want Pixel on, guys. We want Pixel. Ugh. I don't. No Pixel, guys. So, So anyway, though, if you guys, like I said, the main reason I'm showing you guys that trailer is just because, though, now, yesterday I was playing Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, and I was playing into like the wee hours of the morning. I was having a lot of beers at this point, and I was just thinking to myself, I have to beat the game. I have to at least try and beat the game. And I would have done that if my internet did not keep going down. As I got to like 1:32 2 a.m. in the morning, the internet on my end just kept going down and down and down. And by this point, by 2 a.m., I'm like just thinking, okay, I'm just gonna foolishly kill myself off so I can get a game over, and then I just take a screenshot of the password with the drunken cast layout over it, just so right afterwards I know I'm doing this for my drunken streams. I promise you this much, though, guys. I'm planning to play Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. I'm going to try and beat the whole game drunk. The game is hard enough without a beat. The game is hard enough as it is. There's only one way I'm going to be able to do this, guys, and I got to do it drunk. Yeah, Rich, you're right. Wonderful, wonderful. So yeah, guys, I'm going to be getting... If I end up with intoxication, I'm just gonna get highly intoxicated and just play the game that way. If I get beer poison, guys, it's gonna be worth it just if I finish the game. Sega, is you not want me in? Sega, is you not want me in, I understand, and you want to go solo, that's cool, dude, no worries. Just also because of fears I have to do a short show. Fuck it. I have nobody else coming in right now, and Darth, I hope you're sending the link out to Ferret right now. I have no guests right now anyway, and I need something to fill the gap. So, yeah, I do plan to finish the game, guys. I got past the ghost ship, and I guess the only thing that I am using though is the infamous help me code. You put in your name on the title screen. After the title screen, when you input your name, if you put in your name as help me, instead of starting with 3 lives, you start up with 3 lives, though, but when you put the infamous help me code, you go right to 10 lives instead of 3.
Sega.
Fears.
What's up, dude?
What do you think of that, Fears? I'm playing Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse.
That's pretty cool,
the
man.
Infamous help me code. Put in help me and you get 10 lives instead of 3.
That's pretty cool. I saw that trailer.
Even when you do a continue, you still start with 10 lives. That is awesome.
I appreciate the invite, Sega. If you didn't want me in, buddy, I understand. That's cool. You know, if you want to go solo, no worries. But I appreciate
it's okay.
it.
I like having you here as well.
Well, I appreciate that, buddy. I've been studying all day. But
I hope eventually you do get back into video games too, Fierce. You know what's going to be coming out this Christmas holiday season?
Tell me, buddy, what's up?
They're finally making a new Super Smash Brothers game.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I played the original.
Okay, well, what would you say now, though, that all these years later now, this one is going to have everything?
That'd be cool.
Because, yeah, you might have played the original, and I kind of missed out on it. I don't have the original N64 cart, which is kind of disappointing. I'm missing out on a gem in my N64 collection, guys. I had games like Paper Mario, Mario Parties 1, 2, 3. I don't have Mario Kart 64. I had to download that off the Wii Virtual Console, which is kind of dumb.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
shout out to
though I did get one of the best ones though that Nintendo did actually release though, and that was GoldenEye.
Oh, I love GoldenEye.
Yes, when Rare finally came onto the hull and decided to make a version of the multiplayer version of GoldenEye, goddamn, everybody was buying an N64 for that.
A lot of my childhood was wasted on GoldenEye. I'm
scratching my head though because still though Nintendo still had a silver medal over the N64. You know who had the gold medal for selling consoles?
I'll have to find out.
Sony with the PlayStation, the original PS1, Crash 1, 2, 3, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Final Fantasy 7. How could you not go for that?
Exactly.
I kind of missed out on it though, guys. There was a reason why I didn't get it back then. All the games, every time they advertised the console on the TV, they were only showing like that were for like teenagers or young adults, and I'm like looking at these commercials, be like, yeah, not for me. I was still growing up in the '90s, guys, and I was 10 by 1998. So
Sega, how's it work, buddy? How you been doing?
Okay. Actually, I just turned 10. I would turn 10 at the end of '88. Going into 1999, I would have been only 10 years old.
Now, you said you got to work, what is it, tomorrow you got to work? I want to shout out to Pixel Protocol.
But yes, Fears, I'm playing. I plan to finish Castlevania 3: Dracula's Curse. That's one of the most hardest games on NES.
Okay,
yeah, at least Fears. At least don't tell me this. Do you at least have like an NES game that really that gives you like a really big challenge, but you get a great big reward for if you finally do it?
Several.
Like NES, the games back on the NES, guys, they were hard as nails, but they kicked your ass as hard as you can, but you got a goddamn reward if you fucking worked it. Oh, I hope I did. I hope I did it. I hope they're gonna get censored for that.
Sega, no one can censor the Sega Camp Gamer.
Well, what's that noise in the background?
I think my cell phone's going off or something. Here, I'll be right back. Hang on. Hang on.
Because I swear, I'm like saying this stuff and then I hear when I'm like in the middle of saying that. That doesn't sound like Fears. Is that some imposter? It was the real Fears, D-man. So yes, guys, and I'm trying to get a lot of, and I thought I would let a lot of you people know because I thought I would let you guys know because it might be this Thursday night. If I don't do it Thursday night, I'm going to save it for Sunday. I'm going to save it for very late in my Sunday Twitch cast. But don't be surprised if I don't get to it until like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. I better not. Just at 11 at best. Don't be surprised if I don't get to it until like very, very... I was busy playing. I also played a Famicom port of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. My God. I'm working on an N4. I sent it out to Adam Pachidi. Adam, what are you? Get on the show, you British fuck. I am kidding though when I said that though, guys. Hello, Richie. Invite Tommy. I should get Tommy, huh? Have Tommy on the show. I did see they posted up a new video today, and I watched it. It was a comic book strip of his mental breakdown that he did back in 2016. All I wanted to do was to inspire people. This is the last video. Bye. Maybe I should do something like that, guys. That's how Tommy got famous. In your skin flute. No. And I'm dying in heat, guys. So, this is weird, okay? This is weird.
There we go. So, I'm back. I had to get my my headphones on. My cell phone was going off. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing is. By the way, could you hear the fan in the background?
Barely. I can hear a little bit though. And I just heard some like beep go off.
By the way, can you hear the fan in the background? No, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not that too bad. Now, what were you saying, Sega?
Although then again, now when I talk, I have to like talk over this bloody thing, so I'm gonna have to like grin and bear the heat.
Oh, you don't have any air conditioning?
No.
Oh, that sucks.
Just an air conditioning unit, and it has to be right next to the table.
Oh man. So did the air conditioning like conk out on you, or what happened?
No, it did not. It's just about if I turn it on, I'll have to like talk over this loud air conditioning unit, and like I said, it has to be right next to the table.
Gotcha.
Watch the acapellas again, guys. I mentioned about my air conditioning unit. Like I'm busy I'm busy getting the acapella ready, and then I'm like I turned it on at first. I'm like, this thing is too loud. I better turn it off. Sega versus Tommy, UFC 230. Do we really need to have that dearth? Really?
So Sega, can I ask you a question? And I'm not trying to start anything. I was just curious. Why did you think one of my slideshows was a piece of shit? I'm just joking, buddy.
I did kind of joke about that a little bit, guys. I'm like, why do you have this shit? I want a vlog, god damn it.
The vlog is coming, I promise. I was just joking, buddy.
I was joking when I left that comment too.
I know you did. That's why I was joking with you. No. I just wanted to do something different. I had all these pictures and stuff, and I was like, you know what? Why not? I'm like, I'll do something a little different. I'll do a slideshow. I actually got another slideshow coming, and then I'm going to edit the vlog. But the vlog is coming, Sega. I hear you.
Okay.
I hear you, buddy. It's coming. For the next 2 weeks, I won't have a lot of time to edit, though. I'll have to edit here and there because I'm studying for my test. August 20th, buddy, is when I go. So wish me luck. Oh, and Tommy's here. Oh, nice. Damn, that's cool.
Send me a link to the show and I will come on. You know what, Tommy? I'll be kind enough to invite you on, buddy. Since you said so kindly in the chat.
This is wonderful, wonderful. I don't think we've had Tommy in a show in quite a long time. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has been. It's been a while, Tommy.
It's been a while.
I send you it on Facebook, Tommy. You're free to come in.
Well, that's cool. So, say what else have you been doing today?
Absolutely nothing at all. Just relaxing back, and before I started Segatalks, I was spending my evening on Netflix.
Oh, nice.
Actually, guys, I just realized I had to edit one more acapella. Could you believe this? I was busy posting up my acapellas, and I looked through my list of video game themes, and then I noticed I had in here Star Fox 64 multiplayer or versus multiplayer, and I'm like thinking to myself, did I ever edit this into a video yet? I'm like looking through my folder today, and I realized nope, and then I had to go. So I had to quickly do a speed run session trying to find footage, edit an acapella out, and then finally make the video. And trust me, guys, by by this Wednesday, you should see a version of the multiplayer theme. I find this a little weird, though, considering though this was already done in the past, and when I started these acapella spheres, I did a lot of throwbacks before I went to doing new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, though, in my own defense, I did Toad's Turnpike as well, and that was already an acapella I did in the past as well, and that was like Friday of last week.
Heck yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So that's that, guys. I'm stuck.
Don't think I'm not listening. Don't think I'm not listening. I am listening.
It's okay, Fears. I got a rubber ducky stuck to my finger. And
what?
I found The Little Rascals on Netflix, guys. Did anybody ever watch The Little Rascals?
Yeah, I've watched that before.
I have too, as a kid, Fears.
You mean the movie or the old show?
The movie.
Yeah, I've seen them both.
Oh, you've seen them both.
Yeah, I'm old as shit, Sega.
Lucky bastard. Lucky bastard. I've only heard about it. I might have actually watched it maybe like one show, and they had like this great big grand racing, which was kind of like what they did, which is something they decided to do again when they did the movie as well.
I mean, the Little Rascals, Sega is pretty old. Like, they made like the Little Rascals like in the 40s and 50s. If you YouTube it, I guarantee you'll find the old Little Rascals. Oh, there he is. And that wonderful, wonderful fedora. God damn, my life is complete now.
Hello, gentlemen. Let's broaden our minds.
Tell me.
Hell yeah.
So, okay, I'm not trying to start things on a hateful note here, but I want to clarify something with you, Sega Camp. A comment that you made. I was watching the show, and you stated the reason why I became famous was because I made a video, like with that whole entire video. Well, let me tell you something. The reason why I made that video, because I had over 4 million people coming at me and attacking me and leaving death threats on my channel, and I got emotional, and I thought it was the end for me, okay?
Oh, man.
Literally, I thought it was the end for me. So
it was beautiful. The video was beautiful.
But the thing is, Deb A is the one that constructed that comic. She is making a full-on comic.
I've never seen that movie. I've never seen that video.
It's on my channel. It's one of the most highly grossed, like viewed video on my channel.
Is that the Leafy one or whatever?
Yeah, Leafy sends me death threats.
It was after Leafy attacked at Tommy, and Tommy did that video where he broke down on camera. He's just like, all I want to do was entertain and inspire.
Oh, no, wait, I've seen that one. I've seen it. That's right. Yeah, I've seen it. Oh, the dude says, Sega, you getting drunk tonight. Shout out to the dude.
No, not tonight. I'm afraid, the dude. I've already wasted 6 beers yesterday playing Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse.
I was about to ask, Sega. I'm like, have you already sucked down some beers already? All right.
The dude. If you want to go see crazy drunken Sega at his best, watch my stream from last night. I was playing Castlevania 3. I got to the ghost ship, and I was like just chugging down beers like it was nothing. And I just had it, and the thing was, I was trying to see if I could beat the whole game.
Nice. So tell me what you've been up to, buddy.
I did not get Alucard yet. God damn it. I need to get Alucard. The Dracula's son Alucard, like we see in the trailer that I just showed, I still need to get Alucard in the game. So far, I've got Sypha. And every time you get a new... It's weird. Like, first, you have to go up the clock tower, and then you fight a boss up there, and then when you finally make it to the top, there's a boss you fight, and then you get this new buddy named Grant, and then you got to go back down the clock tower again and exit out. And then right afterwards, you go through the woods.
Sega,
there's not much of a wooded area, though, but then right afterwards, you have to... But then you decide if you want to take this ghost ship or go through another woods level theme again, I think.
Sega, the dude is saying, he says, damn, I'm going to a rap party tonight. I'll get drunk enough for the both of us, Sega. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Nice. I wonder what rap party it is.
How's everything with the acapellas been doing? You been doing okay with your channel?
I've been doing okay. Apparently now, though, my microphone on my headset got shot.
Ooh.
What have you been up to, Tommy?
Me, I've just been making YouTube videos. Well, I have been kind of lazy and not making content, but I have content backed up. I just released my vacation vlog. I have a stand-up comedy night vlog.
Oh, nice.
And also I have a TCW vlog I have to produce at some point.
I saw that you posted some vacation pictures. That's cool.
Oh, yeah, I had a great time.
That's awesome. Where'd you go?
Kentucky.
Oh, okay. N4 is asking, he says, Sega or Fears, can you please ask Tommy when the hangout versions of Tommy Talks with MC is making a triumphant return?
That probably will never happen.
Okay.
Oh.
No offense to you, so you can't.
We were like
offense,
the greatest ever. I was.
I never had the pleasure of seeing it. You know,
you can go back on my channel and see how much, no offense, you can see how much of a clusterfuck that those episodes were.
I need to go back and watch this. And then
that's what I call those episodes, clusterfucks.
Clusterfucks? All right.
No offense.
None taken.
Apparently, I guess Sega Camp gets his panties in a wad because he's upset at me because I don't do that anymore. But the thing is, really, you know, I appreciate what Sega Camp would do, but sometimes, like, what happens is, no offense to you, Sega Camp, but sometimes you would just sit there and then you would be, like, talking about something about, like, you know, your gaming or something like that, and we would be doing an interview with somebody and you just didn't really know about the interviewer.
Yeah, I know. I'm like the only one guy that I don't know why all you guys like to be on the show. I'm just the only one that would just derail the show a bit.
Yeah, but Tommy,
you weren't one of the people that derailed the show.
Then I was coming with my gaming, and then I'm like derail the show.
Well, you weren't one of the people that derailed the show. There was some other people that would honestly ask ridiculous questions.
I remember too, Tommy. Remember Drew? Hey, Tommy, where'd you get the camera from?
Tommy, in Sega's defense, though, you know Sega, he loves his gaming. He loves it. You know?
Yeah, well, there's a place and timing for... I'm just saying there's a place and time to talk about gaming, and when you're on somebody's show and, like, they're interviewing somebody, you know, there's a place and time for that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. If I do make a return, I'll try and keep it to a minimum.
If I ever decide to do a show with MCs, I might, but I don't know. It just depends because it wouldn't be a show with a guest. It would probably be an open night, an open forum night, where we could just all talk and I could have some of the old MCs come back on.
Okay,
and show people how much insanity it is just to have.
So I do have a question. So the MC shows, would it basically go like this? Like Tommy would be the host and like 4 or 5 MCs would come on and you guys would just bullshit and talk about whatever? Is that basically what it was?
Kind of like that. And then also I would make the mistake of having a guest and then I'd be in the middle of a hard-hitting interview. And what I would do sometimes is I would like, hey, could you guys leave? And then after I'm done interviewing my guest, you guys come back in and ask my guest questions.
Oh, okay. I need to go back and watch these.
Limit, but certain people wouldn't abide by those rules, and they would end up staying in the room while I was doing my interviews and try to interrupt the interview.
I remember that was Drew as well.
Oh, okay.
I remember that back a long time ago when you were doing that interview with me, and then and then you were telling Drew to leave, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, I thought I would just stay here and read the comments at first," and then Drew would just keep popping in and out of here and there. And it's just like, and you're just like losing your cool. Like, but Drew, could you stop?
Because I'm trying to conduct an interview, and Drew keeps, distracting me. And I'm not trying to bash him, but he would pop in and distract me, and I would lose and he would sit there with that smile on his face. I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to bash him either. But somebody else would do that. Somebody else did that to me once. And I had one of the best interviews. I interviewed one of the extras from Jurassic World.
That's cool.
And he leaked the link, and all the trolls just came pouring in, and it ruined the episode. I never got I apologize to the guy, but I never got to do another interview with him.
Gotta love those trolls. Unbelievable.
Wait, that's what happened on the show? The show that I remember I had to do something that day, and I wasn't on and I decided to just stay for before the show started. But is that what happened? Some of them will leak the link to him?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say his name. I'm just, I prefer not to. I'm not gonna bash him. I'm just gonna say that somebody leaked the link. What?
I'm kidding.
Hey, Sega. Richie wanted to know, how did Tommy get those social media pillows? I like those pillows, Tommy. Good question.
My sister-in-law, she went to a friend, and she had them made, and they sent them for my birthday.
My favorite one's the YouTube one. That one's pretty cool.
Yes, Tommy NC 2010, and also Twitter. And
you got an Instagram one back there. That's really cool.
And then Pixel said, "Do you think you can give us a joke or two, Tommy, from your stand-up?"
What? A joke from my stand-up?
Yeah, Pixel wanted like a joke or two.
Okay, a guy walks into a bar.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Okay.
Oh, nice. That must have hurt.
Wait, what happened? Guy walks into a bar, then what happened?
A guy walked into a bar.
So good. Oh my god.
That really hurt. Hit him right in the face. Hit him right in the face. Bam. There it is.
What's going on, guys?
What's up? Got another one for us, Tommy?
No, not really.
All right, Pixel, that's it. One's all you get.
I don't know whatever happened to Raz. Raz just vanished, guys. Maybe he's a trucker now.
He did kind of vanish.
No, he's still around. I checked his channel out the other day, and he's still making content.
Is he?
Yeah, he's still hovering around. He still has some content on his channel, newest content.
Is Mr. Rasmus one he still has content on? Huh. Well, I haven't checked. I haven't checked in a while. Yeah, he hasn't. We haven't heard from him in quite a while. But I wish him luck.
So, like I said, Tommy, this microphone is finally shot, or at least though, it just sort of works now. Like now, though, it sounds barely hear me.
You should really get yourself a Yeti microphone.
A Yeti microphone.
Hey, Tommy.
Not this crap with an insignia, huh?
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Hey, why don't you have Sega on your show anymore?
I just prefer to have. I mean, nothing against Sega. I don't know why you guys want to turn up against me and try to make me look like the bad guy. But the thing is, I prefer to have it where it's just me and the guest. And I prefer not to have MCs anymore. I feel like the show runs smoothly if there's not somebody else there trying to
I don't blame you, Tommy. We had an interview.
And I'm nothing against Sega. It was I got rid of all the MCs. I was just changing things. They say you should change things up once in a while and make change, and I did. I made some changes, and some people didn't like those changes. And I'm sorry if some people had their feelings hurt, but things had to change.
What do you mean those people? Like what kind of people?
What? Now that's ridiculous. You're trying to bait me right there, and I don't appreciate that. You're trying to bait me into a racist stereotype, and I didn't specifically mean that.
No,
and that's why
Sega's white. I'm pretty sure you're white. I didn't think it was a race thing. I just meant what do you mean? Like your fans?
No. That's a baited question right there. I know what baited questions are. And why did you say you people? That is generally a racist thing. What they say to people when they say you people, and you can't. That's why people can't say generally you people, because then they try to racist stereotype that sentence or that statement, and that's a baited sentence. That's a baited.
I genuinely didn't even know that, bro. I apologize. I didn't mean to do that.
Well, I accept your apology.
But I mean, like, why do you, like, I mean, it is kind of weird that you kind of kick Sega off and then you show up to his show and then you kind of call him like a bitch.
I didn't call him a bitch.
No, he didn't, George. He didn't.
I didn't call him a bitch.
I could read minds.
I never called Sega a bitch like that. Sega does his show here, and I'm the thing is, I'm honored that Sega has decided to wear a suit while doing a show like this. Like he's basically taken after me. And do you see me saying, "Oh, you're stealing my gimmick. You're stealing my gimmick"? No, I'm happy at the fact that Sega is making himself look proper and decent, while doing a talk show, Like, I knew
you kind of did just reference, like, that he stole your idea, though. You kind of just did that. No, I didn't.
That's another baited thing.
Sega, you do look quite classy, I must say.
Yes, I do, guys. Yes,
I do. Trolls really try to do that. You trolls really try to bait questions and really try to catch me in something, and I don't appreciate that you guys doing that to me. Like, I don't understand it. Like, why you guys try to do that. Like, I do nothing.
I'm not trying to do anything, man. Sega sent me a link. I didn't even know what was going on.
We're just chilling.
You guys do nothing but attack me, try to belittle me, and make me look like I'm a bad guy.
No,
when
I
do nothing but
belittle you. I didn't belittle you.
No, everybody in the troll community on that Reddit page, you guys always try to point out the negatives about me, say the negative comments, try to make me look like I'm the bad guy. Oh, Tommy's Mr. Bad Guy because I'm sorry to take over your show here, Sega, but I just want to call this guy out and be like, everybody's trying to make me look like I'm the bad guy here when I'm actually the good guy and I never done anything wrong.
I'm not making you the bad guy, Tommy.
Well, all the trolls do. They all try to make me look like I'm the bad guy, and I'm not. I'm the good guy. Like, I don't
know why you're being so defensive. I mean, obviously you're a good guy if Sega had you on the show. I mean, I trust his judgment of character with people. I don't think anyone thinks you're a bad guy. I barely even fucking know you, man.
Well, but, just a lot of your questions were really baited, and I was just like, I didn't appreciate it. Like, I just, like, each one of your questions have been really kind of baited questions about Sega or about me, and I just didn't appreciate it.
I think that you're just, like, you're very defensive, and I don't blame you, because obviously you say you're dealing with trolls. I mean, I'm sure that you just have a naturally high guard up. Like, I feel like that, you just take a lot of people's words and think they're very skeptical, or you're very skeptical towards them. So I don't blame you, man.
Darth, I'll be the first one to say I've done that before too. I'm trying to get better at like letting stuff, blow off my chest or blow off my shoulder or whatever. So sometimes I have a, I have a high fence, whatever you want to call it. Or how did you word it? What'd you say? I forgot what Darth said, but like you have a high. What was it you said? You have a. I'm having a brain fart now. Hang on.
Well, speaking of high, I had like an edible 2 hours ago, so I don't even know what the fuck is going on half the time right now.
I forgot what you just said. You just said that you have a high fence up, or
yeah, like your guard is just naturally high because
that's
you're
what
used
it was.
to getting fucked with.
Yeah, I couldn't think of it. Yeah, so I have a high guard up sometimes. So yeah, I mean, I do it sometimes. It's cool. No worries. What you been up to, Darth?
Honestly, not much, man. Got home from work a couple hours back. Just been chilling.
I think we lost. I think we lost Sega.
Oh my god. Well, this is weird. All right, let's take over the show. Fuck Sega. That guy's an asshole.
God damn.
Nah, Sega knows I love him. I'm fucking around.
So you said you got off of work and did what?
I've just been fucking chilling, man. Like I went to a new head shop pretty close by, and they just opened up like I think a month ago, and I got a Bang Bar, which is an edible. It's 1,000 milligrams of THC, and I should have ate half of it instead of all of it, and I feel like my eyes are melting.
Oh, okay. Now I have a question. I have a question for you guys both, and I want your guys' honest opinion. I was thinking about going to see Ant-Man and the Wasp, but I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard some people say, "Oh, it's shit," and then other people have been like, "Oh, it's great." So if it's
I
shit,
haven't watched it. Probably not going to watch it.
Okay, because I was like, I don't know if I want to go and waste my money on it if it's shit. So, Darth, thoughts on
Nah,
it?
it's fucking shit, and beyond that, it's terribly paced, boring. It's not really super interconnected into the main plot, especially coming off of Infinity War, from what I've heard at least. And honestly, the only reason I would recommend it is if you're one of those really diehard Marvel fanboys where you see every fucking movie no matter what. I'm not that type of person. I'm not a huge Marvel dude. I used to read comics and shit when I was a kid, and I've seen a couple of the films.
I like Marvel, but I haven't seen every single one of the films. Yeah.
No, I haven't even seen all the fucking Captain Americas, man. Like, I think I saw the first one. Like, I'm really behind.
I think I've seen two, at least two, I think.
Really, they're trying to patch up from like the Spider-Man movies and stuff like that, and they're trying to
finally back.
You know, patch
yeah, we
up.
had to carry the show for you, Sega, you bastard. I'm sorry, Tommy. Go ahead.
They really try to patch up what they did with Spider-Man, which really, the Tobey Turner Spider-Man was decent. It was a good, you know, a decent Spider-Man storyline, but they're like, oh no, we have to make different Spider-Mans, and we have to do this, we have to do that. We try to patch it up, but we know what happened to Spider-Man.
Tobey Turner?
Tobey Turner? Yeah, who the fuck's Tobey Turner?
Oh. You mean Tobey Maguire, right?
Tobey Maguire, my bad, sorry.
Okay.
Now, what do you guys think is the best Spider-Man? Like, who did it the best?
Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire, the one with Doc Ock. It's probably the best one.
Okay. Yeah, that was like since that time we have not seen really a Doc Ock character since.
No. I'm asking who played Spider-Man the best, like out of those
Tobey
three
Maguire.
guys.
He seemed like Peter Parker. He was a shy kid from Queens. He was dorky.
Nerd.
I don't like the new ones where he's supposed to be some pretty boy fucking asshole that's cool. That's not Peter Parker. You know what I mean?
And Peter Parker's ditzy and very, you know, he's basically what Sega Camp is.
Oh shit! See, here we go.
God damn!
God damn! No, that's not picking on Sega, but that's like basically what Peter Parker is the stereotype of Sega Camp. He plays video games.
I don't know, Tommy.
Well, you know what?
I'm a little more like Wolverine.
Well, you know what? Sega,
come on! You're Wolverine's dorky cousin. Come on.
What? You know what? Damn! You know what, Sega? You could turn this into a positive and say, "Hell yeah, I'm Spider-Man."
Okay, I am Spider-Man. Excuse me.
I do.
I thought that was funny from The Amazing Spider-Man. There's that one where he's like, he probably has the web shoot. He's like, oh, let's shoot. I gotta see. A trade shoots him right in the crotch.
Now, have you guys ever seen the movie? Really quickly, have you guys?
It's so funny.
That was hilarious, man.
It was.
Have any of you guys ever seen? It's like a parody film of Spider-Man. It's called Spider Babe. It was on Skinamax in like the mid 2000s.
Never seen that.
You know that wrestling scene in the first Spider-Man where he fights like Macho Man?
Yeah.
For like the money. Well, instead it's like a female version of Spider-Man. And they start wrestling,
Tommy,
and then they
late
get in
to
a
the
fight.
Black Mountain Clan meeting about the local nigger problem. We are.
Here we go. Oh man.
What
shit.
What? That's stupid. Like what? Say, where do you have the link out somewhere?
I did not.
I didn't pass out the link.
Darth.
No, I didn't give it out. The only person I was going to send it to was Ferret, but she wasn't feeling good, so I didn't send it out.
Then how are people getting in here? Like, unless you want that.
It's okay, Tommy. I'll take care of it. If more people start showing up, I'll kick them out.
I don't want to boss you around. It's your show.
It's my own show, so if anyone else shows up, I'll just kick them. Uninvited people are not welcome.
Did you send the link to Dragon?
I did not.
Okay, because that would explain a lot.
I sent it to Adam, though. Adam Pacini, so he could come on.
What did everybody think about the new Godzilla trailer? Godzilla 2, King of the Monsters. Like,
I haven't seen it. I have not seen it, to be honest.
I have watched it, and it looks like it has potential, But they're saying in 2020 that Godzilla versus King Kong should be being made. So, and also
That would
Alex
be pretty cool.
That is getting me excited, Tommy, because I did see the new Godzilla movie that came out a few years ago, and when Kong Skull Island came out, I decided, okay, I'll go watch that in theaters. And then, it looked at like after Kong Skull Island ended, it looked like they were building it up to Godzilla versus King Kong.
Darth, I do agree. I do agree, though. Tobey Maguire did a really good Spider-Man, but also, don't you think Joey makes a good Spider-Man too?
And the funny thing is, Loki's in the movie, or at least the actor who plays Loki.
Now, you want to know what?
He's like,
I've always wanted to.
He's like, you just sit there in the dark. Is this what you like to do with your life? We're not gonna tell the Russians. I'll tell the Russians. Oh yeah, she's gonna tell the Russians.
I love these mini Sega plays. They're great.
What do you want from us?
Oh God.
Sorry, I'm just going on. I'm just trying to recreate the end scene from like Kong Skull
Now
Island.
remember, Sega, don't be too loud because that landlord will come down and then knock on the door and be like, "Hey, Sega, can you keep it down just a little bit?"
Yeah. I'll
Have you
stop.
had that happen, Sega?
Yeah.
It happens a lot, Tommy. Watch the cast. I'll be busy going on one of my crazy fender benders, and all of a sudden, knock, and then I'm like, oh crap.
All right, Sega. I've been trying to ask Tommy this for the past 5 fucking minutes. I have a very serious question for him. Now,
Okay.
I haven't followed like too much of your content. I've seen some videos. I know about the Leafy stuff. Whatever. That's really all I know. But I've always wanted to ask you: were you the kid that co-starred alongside what's his name in Bad Santa? Were you Thurman Merman?
No, I was not.
Well, I'm just saying because that would explain like a lot of your fame. Like I didn't really know anything about your channel. I thought you were famous from Bad Santa.
I have been on. I'll just say this: I've been on MTV's Made. I've been on Tosh.0, and that's where my fame kind of like draws from a little bit.
How was Tosh in
I
person?
can relate with Tommy. I watched it. I've seen all the stuff where he was on Tosh and also on Made.
I recently I uploaded that a while back ago. I uploaded Made to my YouTube channel.
Tommy, would you find it crazy that today I actually have a gray sweater with the shirt Made on the front?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tommy, you said you did Tosh again. When's that coming out?
I haven't got the information yet. So when I do, I will drop a humongous bomb on everybody here in the community when that happens.
Well, that's cool. That's cool.
So yeah, Tommy, if you like, if you could fit in a medium.
Made.
Yeah.
There you are.
Now, of course, that's just Made. That's not MTV's Made.
I know. You know what? Even as well, though, Tommy, I think of the movie Vince Vaughn. Are you familiar with the movie with Vince Vaughn?
Huh?
Are you familiar that there's even a movie called Made with Vince Vaughn?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought of as well. Be right back.
Okay, Tommy and Darth. I gotta ask you something. I've told this to Sega. I think Sega, like out of all the James Bond characters, I think
Is
Sega
the cutest?
No,
Go ahead.
hang on. I think he'd make a great Q. Like how like that young guy now plays Q. I think Sega would make a great Q. What do you guys think?
I think he would do really good as Sulu from Star Trek. Oh my!
Oh my!
The guy.
He'd be perfect.
Seriously,
I just think I think he would really make a good Q off of James Bond. I really do.
Guys, honestly, the name's Bond. James Bond.
You better believe it.
You want to know what's even crazier though? Since we're talking about superheroes,
go with James Bond. Hi there, James Bond. Can you sign my copy of GoldenEye from Nintendo 64?
Hey, Tommy, don't even go there with GoldenEye, man.
Tommy,
GoldenEye,
wow.
There you go.
GoldenEye was the shit back in the day. It was the shit.
I know.
Awesome.
That's why I'm champion of GoldenEye. I'm world heavyweight GoldenEye champion of the world. 22 kills.
All right, so Tommy, you know how fucking Ice Poseidon has that scuffed MMA, like scuffed UFC, like boxing? A lot of the big streamers are doing it now. You and Sega should box it up, dude. You guys should meet halfway. We'll put on a fucking spectacle for the world.
I wrestle. I do a little bit of wrestling. I don't do MMA because I think I would probably shatter my legs. I don't know if I would be able to kick. I could grab him by his neck and throttle his neck.
All right, here, Darth. Here's the ultimate question: between Tommy and Sega, who would win on ultimate GoldenEye kills? Darth, what do you think? What are your thoughts?
Ultimate GoldenEye kills. Well, the fact that Sega has about 3 sips of a beer and then loses his mind, he might lose that fight.
We gotta do it someday. We gotta have a match.
Tommy versus Sega on GoldenEye. That would be legendary.
Hey, Tommy,
gotta film it. Gotta film it.
You only live twice.
Well, you know, if I ever have the money and I ever come up to Canada, me and you will sit down and I will murder you. And
I thought you were gonna say masturbate. You kind of said math.
But Tommy, I like to go against my friend Jordan. He trolls me with the proximities. He'll set up like a great big of a line of them, and then I just walk right into it all the time.
Let me tell you something, man. If you pull your shit out on the lane, I'm gonna take it out of your hand and shove it up your ass so click, and pull the trigger until it goes click.
God damn.
Has anyone ever told you, Tommy, that you look like modern Walt Disney?
Click, click, click. Click, click, click. Boom.
Oh man, that was great.
Have you ever seen that in the movie? You know the pen that Q has? He has the pen, clicks it 3 times, it puts it on one person, and then it just blows up after a few seconds. I think that's what the mines are. Maybe the timed mines.
That reference was from the dude, the Big Lebowski, by the way.
I was trying to figure out what that movie, what it was from. Darth, you were about to ask a question about superheroes a while back. Do you remember what it was?
Yeah. Would you rather fuck Wonder Woman or She-Hulk?
Wonder Woman for fears all the way.
Oh, dude, I'm going She-Hulk all the way, dude. You're tripping.
I would get in her invisible aircraft and go to town.
Oh shit! What's up, Andrew?
Yo, what up?
Hello, Andrew.
Hi, Tommy. What's up, dude?
Not much.
Sega. Man, I wish I could have got here sooner, man. What's going on, guys?
Not much.
Just having a show.
How's the show going?
Good.
Great.
What are you guys talking about?
It was great until it was really good until Tommy came in, to be honest. But yeah,
I heard he started
thanks.
bashing
I appreciate
Sega.
that.
What were you saying to Sega Camp?
I wasn't saying anything to Sega Camp.
Yeah, you're bashing him. He was a bad MP. Honestly, I was thinking, when you kicked Sega Camp off your Tommy Talk show is when Tommy Talk started to just tank, man. You need to bring Sega back. That's when the show really started.
No offense to Sega, but I just like the way that
I'm happy, and by the way, guys, I'm happy with what I'm doing now. I don't need Tommy Talks anymore.
Exactly. I like it, Sega. Yeah, this show's taking off.
Oh, thanks.
Your show is still good, though, Tommy.
You're so kind. You're supposed to be such a good friend, but you just act like these scumbag trolls.
Am I gonna just lie to you and say that your show's good?
My show is good. I don't know what you're talking about. I do a good show, okay? It's an interview show. That's what I do. I interview people.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know. You should work on your interviews.
Maybe you should work on your face.
Ooh, burn.
He buried you, cocksucker.
God damn.
Maybe you should work on your diet, Tommy.
Oh shit. I'm staying out of this one.
Sit on your head and listen go.
You're gonna sit on my head.
Boom.
To be honest, I don't know who Andrew is, but Andrew, nice to meet you.
Fears. This is honestly, I think this is like the 4th or 5th time we've met. And
Yeah,
it's
but you know,
awesome.
Fierce is.
It's awesome
Yeah,
that
you
you
know-
don't remember every time.
I know. You know,
I think
Fierce
it's
is
awesome.
classic. Fierce is classic memory. So I do
Yeah.
apologize for not
I
remembering.
didn't
But
know that was
nice.
classic. I didn't know that was classic of you. Yeah,
It
so,
is.
it's, you know, it's right. You
always
don't have to
forgets
apologize.
everything. John Fierce is like a meerkat. He's like, "Who are you? What? Who?
Yeah.
Where? What?
Meerkats are good memories. I'm pretty sure, Tommy. I
What?
think you're thinking of goldfish.
Yeah, goldfish. Yeah,
I really
goldfish,
need to-
John.
Oh no, done second. I really do need to work on my memory. But Andrew, good to talk to you again.
Yeah, you too, man. How's life?
Good.
Where are you right now?
The what?
Where are you chilling right now?
Oh, just at my house.
Cool. Sega is dope. I think we can all agree. Can we get a round of applause?
Power to
Oh,
fly.
hell yeah.
Sega Camp.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Sega is dope. That's why he's got that sign in the back.
Yep. I made that for the
Pierce,
Pokemon
what-
method. I decided to keep it up after all.
Here, Sega, on the spot, I'll do a free. If no one will interrupt me, I'll do a free spoken word Sega rap. Okay?
I would love.
Oh,
Free spoken word.
Oh yeah.
Oh, go for it.
Yo,
Yeah.
his name is Sega.
Wait. Stop.
Ow.
Wait, Tommy. Can we get Sega to do an acapella for it?
I was just let
Freestyle
let it
acapella?
roll. Like, come on. Let me.
Let's just
let it
let's
roll.
just have it on him, guys. I have the camera set for Tommy.
All right,
All right.
here it is.
Pressure's on you, Tommy.
Yo, his name is Sega Camp. He's the man of the hour. He knows what he's doing and he knows what he's doing. When he sings every single day, he's doing that acapella. He's dropping it down because he's the real Sega Camp gamer. Dropping that popcorn on the floor, cleaning it up every single day. He's a man of insanity. His acapellas make windows shatter, shatter bladder, Bubba Satter ladder. Yo, it's Sega Camp, the man of the hour. He's got Canadians all around him. He's Canadian. He's bacon. Verbatim Abadian. He's that man. He's insane. He's going into people's houses. Hey! And he's dropping it on the floor. He's going into that Castlevania and ripping it apart. He's got that other guy on his side, and he's coming for you. You know, because he's insane. Where camp, if you know what I mean. I'm insane. Insane is a rap bag. Yo, it's Sega. He's got multiple personalities. Yo, Sega Gamer dropping those bombs. Sega Camp Gamer. Yo, insane.
All I gotta say,
That was-
shatter bladder. Wow, that's awesome.
You want to know what, dude? You sound like Tracy Morgan after you got in that car accident. It was really good.
That's an insult.
No, it's a compliment.
No, I was like, I'm about to pressure I'm Tracy Morgan. No, that's just Bill Cosby.
Rob, cheers.
Yeah,
Yes.
You said some interesting things about Sega Camp in there. You kind of bashed him in there.
It was just, come on. I wasn't trying to back. Oh, yeah, Mr. Negativity. I was like, you can't.
It was friendly. It was friendly, though.
Friendly negativity, Tommy. That's what it is.
Tommy, so I noticed you've been clickbaiting your videos with Ashley recently.
What are you talking about? What do you
There's a
mean?
video, I saw a picture of you and Ashley, and I was like, damn, Ashley's looking kind of good in this picture. And I watched the video, and I didn't see that frame in there at all.
What are you talking about? I never put a picture of me and Ashley in my vlog.
It's totally a thumbnail of yours.
She's in the vlog there.
I know she's in the vlog, but there's not that picture. There's not that frame.
It doesn't have to be. It could be a thumbnail, for God's sakes. Why do you got to troll?
I'm not trolling. I'm just asking, man.
It's just a thumbnail. It was a quick thumbnail.
Was it from that day?
I guess. I don't know.
I don't even think it was.
Why you got to ask that? Like,
Well, it's just something I noticed.
I don't clickbait
It
anything.
just popped into my head. Can we get an
But-
hdhat.com?
I don't use
Where do you
HC
get your
hat.
hats? Where do you get your wherever you want? If you want to get a nice trilby, or if you need a new fedora, you want to look sharp while you're walking down the street.
Here's the biggest troll that Drew does. He like something that I was trying to get a
Go to
sponsor for.
hdhat.com.
If you want to go
Get
to
a
a
nice
website
hat.
where you
You
can
can go
get, shut up.
1930 style,
Please. Oh my God.
1950s.
This is what I hate. Okay, good, but
Oh man. Oh,
I'm sorry, Tommy. I'm sorry. We made him Darth accidentally left because of that.
No, here's the problem. I mean, I'm gonna leave anyway. But you guys have a good show. No, but the thing is, HD had is a website where you could sell where cameras like this are being sold. Full screen, wide angle lens cameras. This is a camera personally given to me by Chris Perillo. I still
All
have
right,
it.
there you go. Pitch the website. Perfect.
I don't use that camera anymore, Drew.
Drew,
I use a Sony
it's been
now.
done to death. Okay,
I didn't know that.
Dead now.
You don't use that camera? Where do you get your cameras now?
It's a Sony.
HDhat.com. So you still get your hat?
Goodbye. Have a great day. Stop trolling me, Drew. Bye. Thank you, Sega, for having me on. And also, I'll see you, Fears, okay?
later, later, Tommy.
Tommy, don't leave.
Later, Tommy.
See ya.
Tommy.
I'm being honest. I've never heard of that website. I don't know why the website.
I don't know what the hell Tommy's problem is.
I don't know what the website got him triggered for. That must be. I don't know. I don't know if it's a troll thing that he doesn't like or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Just say the website.
Did I accidentally kick you by accident? I wasn't trying to, by the way. Did I accidentally kick you out of the hangout?
Who, Tommy?
Dirk by accident.
No, I don't know, Sega. He either may have left on his own, or you may have accidentally. I don't know.
If I did kick him out, I'm sorry, Dirk. I didn't mean to.
Andrew, I do have a question. I'm not trying to take over Sega, so I'm just really quick here. Do you make any content on YouTube, or do you just watch? Like, do you watch people's channels?
I mostly just watch. I dabble in content here and there.
That's cool.
I do have yeah.
Cool.
How about yourself? How have the vlogs been coming?
I do a vlog here and there, but recently I've been doing a lot of streams, but for the next 2 weeks I won't be able to do much content because I'm studying to take a test for a job, and I got 2 weeks to study for it, and then August 20th got to take off down to Florida. And it's kind of like a pass or fail. Like, so if you pass these 2 tests, then you move on and you do 3 weeks of training, and then you get the job. And then if you don't pass the test, they're like, "Hey, sorry, you tried," and then you come back home. So hopefully that won't happen. I'm going to do my very best. So we'll see.
Cool. What kind of job is this?
It's working for an airline.
An airline?
Yeah, so Fears, by next year, Fears, you do
yes, Tommy?
Next year, you got to come here. We got to play some Smash, buddy.
Hey, that's a done deal, Sega.
Because this new Smash Fears, everybody is in it. You played the N64, I played the GameCube, and I played the Wii version, and they always added new fighters, and there was even ones that they added for the Wii U and 3DS remake as DLC.
I'm trying to think of the one that I played, Sega. I'm 100% sure I've only played the Nintendo 64 one. I think that's the only one I've ever played.
Just the original one.
Just the original.
Kind of confusing though, Fears, because now with the version for Wii U and 3DS, you know what they just called it?
What's up?
Let me bring the box.
Fears, man. Who designed your logo there?
Okay, just remember it. It was only called Super Smash Brothers.
Hang on, I'll let Sega. I'll let Sega finish, and then I'll tell you, Andrew.
Sure.
Look at this, Fears. Just look at that.
That's cool.
Super Smash Bros.
What's so special about that, Sega Cam?
For Wii U.
You dropped it on the floor? I used to kick your ass in that game.
To answer your question, Andrew.
What?
Yeah? To answer your question, Andrew, my friend Randy designed that. Like, me and Randy were trying to figure out some cool cartoon stuff. He has his own cartoon. I don't know if you've seen it. He has his own cartoon called Cameo Man, and I thought like his cartoon stuff was cool, and I was like, I don't know how to animate Randall. I'm like, let's do something together. Let's do a collab video. And he's like, we'll come up with something, Fears. And I just wanted to basically like rip off Superman, like do a parody of it. And so since I got a cool last name, I thought, oh, instead of Superman, Fears Man.
Okay,
and then
cool.
that's
I like the idea of Fears Man. But why the blue and the yellow in that whole look?
Oh, okay. Well, since Superman's got like red, yellow, and blue, I just said, hey, I said, Randy, I said, if we're like making a parody of Superman, I said, just take out all the red off his costume and just do it blue and yellow, like make it a little different. And blue and yellow are like two of my favorite colors. I've got 4 favorite colors: black, green, blue, and yellow. And so I had Randy do a version of the black and green one, and it looked okay.
Whoa.
But then I said, hey, Randy, do another version of the blue and yellow. And for some reason, I liked the blue and yellow one better because it reminded me more of Superman.
Yeah.
He's like,
I see.
I
feel you.
And so I said, let's go with that.
But if you're doing the opposite of Superman, then on the color wheel, green
That's true.
and
That's
yellow
true, yeah.
would be the opposite. Green is the opposite of red, and yellow is the opposite of blue.
I see what you're saying.
Two of your favorite colors. But anyway, what you did choose looks an awfully like. You ever watch SNL back in the day in the 90s?
Yeah. I've watched SNL here and there.
Yeah, it looks like strikingly like the Incredibly Gay Duo. It's like
I thought
identical.
theirs wasn't theirs like wasn't theirs purple and something else. I can't remember, but yeah, I remember what you're saying.
It might have been, yeah.
Something like that. I can't. I think it was purple and yellow. I think theirs, but yeah, I see what you're saying. To answer the dude's question, yes, I did come up with the character like when I was in grade school. Like I remember for a class project, our teacher said come up with a superhero, and that's what I came up with. But whenever Randy was like, "Hey, Fierce, like I'm getting sick of Cameo, man. Like let's do another cartoon," I was like, "Hey," I got an idea. So we did that.
Yeah, it's a different shade of blue, I guess. It's a much lighter blue, but it's pretty.
Yeah, I thought it was purple and yellow, but yeah, definitely not trying to do anything gay. I mean, nothing against gay people, but like I just wanted to do a parody of it.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I was just curious. I wasn't sure if it was inspired because it's even like the same kind of style of cartoon.
Yeah. So yeah.
Thinking of this video that I just saw the other day. Just I was watching it when I was casting yesterday, and it's a video on YouTube where Thor is like deciding either against the Hulk or or also Banner as well. This is in Thor Ragnarok, actually.
Well, to answer the dude's question, like the Fears Man character was made up a lot of different areas. I made up the initial character in grade school, and then I got the nickname when I was in track school because I used to run on the track. And he was like, "Fears, you got a cool last name. You run really fast. I got to come up with a nickname for it." And I was like, "You can call me whatever you want, Coach." So the actual name, per se, I mean, like when I was a kid, Andrew. And then to answer the dude's question, it was just more concrete, like when my coach said, "Give me a day and I'll think of a nickname for you." And I said, "Okay." And then in track practice the next day, he said, you run so fast, you're like the superhero. You're kind of like Superman, but instead of Superman, you're the Fear Man. And I was like, all right, yeah, I'll go with that. So I just kind of like took stuff from different stuff out of my life and just kind of mixed it all together. And then I just put stuff of Superman in there, stuff of my own life. And yeah, we got episode 1, and Randy's working on episode 2 right now. So
sick, man. I can't wait.
Hopefully, I hope it takes off. If it doesn't, it's just a stupid little cartoon.
God damn it! I had so many questions for Sega, and I just forgot them.
Oh dear.
Oh, my bad.
It's all right. No, I'm not trying to blame you. It's my own fault.
It's your own damn fault, Drew. Come on.
It's my own damn fault, Sega. You're looking extra sharp tonight.
Actually, Drew. I'll let you ask all the questions you want because I'm getting a little tired. So I
have to hop off like now as well. I
need to take off too because I have to get up at 7 and start studying again. So Sega, I really appreciate you letting me come on, buddy. It was a lot of fun.
Okay. I should be going off to bed right now, but I'm getting ready to drink this now. Oh my god, I'm gonna be up all night.
Yeah. What were you saying, Andrew?
Salute to you. Have a good night.
Cool.
I hope
you too,
I hope again you don't remember the next time you meet me.
I really will try to remember you, man. I have the worst memory. I'm not even gonna lie.
Please don't. Please don't.
I can't believe
you don't.
I can't believe it's been 4 times, but I really will try to remember.
I think it's actually the 5th time. I'm not.
Is it really? Oh shit. Well, that just makes it 10 times more funnier.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Just please. I almost shouldn't have said anything.
What if it was like 100 times? You're like, really, Fears? 100 fucking times? Jesus.
Yeah, well then I don't know. We'd be somewhere else. We'd be totally somewhere else.
Oh
We'd be on the Truman Show or something if that were true.
Yeah, and then I'll answer the dude's last question. Then I'm gonna take off. He says, "I'm not trying to troll, just honest question. How do you need these 2 weeks, let alone a couple of weeks to study before to get 20 pages of material down?" I mean, I pretty much got it all down. I'm just, it doesn't hurt to revise it. Like if I have the time, I'm gonna revise it because basically what happened, Andrew, I got all the way down to Orlando, couldn't land because of the bad weather, and we had to turn all the way around, and then they were like, well.
Someday,
and then they were like, well, we'll just reschedule your stuff. And I said, okay, cool. And so
someday, Fears, I'm gonna YouTube download that vlog and just only edit the part where you're like, the weather in Orlando is gorgeous, gorgeous, and have it zoomed in on your face and everything. It'll be funny.
Do it.
The weather is gorgeous. It'll just be you saying it slower, just gorgeous, and then the second time it'll be gorgeous.
Yeah, but yeah, to answer the dude's question and to tell Andrew, yeah, I pretty much already have all the information down for, to try and get this job. Just I'm gonna revise it, because if I have the time to study, then why not? Extra prepared. Anyway, shout out to the dude, shout out to the whole chat, shout out to Sega, shout out to Andrew, and I'm gonna take it off. But you guys all have a wonderful night. All right, peace out, Sega. Peace out, Andrew.
See you, Fears.
All right.
Crush that test, Fears.
I appreciate that, man. I'll do my very best. All right, later, guys.
Yeah, so Drew, new Smash Bros. Game. You excited?
No, I don't have a Switch.
Dang! They're even doing a Pokemon Let's Go game for console. Have you played Pokemon Go yet?
No, I don't have a... Wait, for what?
Okay, it's okay, Drew.
Oh, Pokemon Go?
This either. This is what I'm missing.
Pokemon Go. Wait, no, you confused me. I played Pokemon Go. I haven't played Pokemon Go for console. Of course I played Pokemon Go. You're the one that hasn't played Pokemon Go because you don't have a cell phone.
This is about this year, though, or I guess like later near the end of the year as well, around the time Super Smash Bros. Comes out, they're planning to make a game called Pokemon Let's Go as well. And
what's that all about?
And it's supposed to be basically going back to revisiting Kanto again from Red and Blue again. But it has the thing though from Pokemon Go where when you go into the wild and capture a Pokemon, you have to capture it with the Pokeball.
Huh.
So it's not those. So cut up the fight mechanics like you had from Red and Blue, and just have it be like Pokemon Go, where you have to like capture it, but you're using a Joy-Con, so you're flicking a Joy-Con. I haven't heard they're making a Pokeball Joy-Con, and they decided to have a Pokemon on it, Drew. And you know which one they're gonna have in there?
Pikachu.
Keep guessing.
Bulbasaur.
Nope.
Ivysaur.
Nope.
Venusaur.
Are you gonna keep him doing this all day?
I'm just gonna go down the line. Yeah, starting from number 1. Squirtle.
Okay, Drew.
Is it Charmander first? I think it's Squirtle.
This one.
Mewtwo.
Wait, Mew? What? Just Mew.
Mewtwo.
We all failed to coexist.
Isn't that what Mewtwo
It's
says?
supposed to be the mythical Pokemon Mew. And you know
I
what?
thought
guys?
Mew was just like
I'm going
DNA
back
or something
to- I'm
crazy,
going back to playing
fucking
Pokemon Yellow.
philosophical like that.
So, Drew, you know how you
What?
told... And, Drew, remember how you teach me how to glitch The Legend of Zelda so I could go right to Ganondorf as young Link?
I didn't actually teach you. I just told you that it existed.
Okay. Well, thankfully now, though, since the 3DS remakes of Pokemon Red, Yellow, and Blue came out, people showed versions now where you could actually glitch the game and get Mew.
You can
without
glitch
breaking your game.
You're telling me you can glitch Pokemon and go straight to Ganondorf?
No, I'm talking about glitching
what kind
the
of
game
crazy
to
glitch
to
is
get the
that, dude?
Pokemon
That sounds
Mew.
insane. How do you do that glitch? Show me that.
I forget how I done it. I'll have to go back and rewatch a tutorial again. I know though it's that one. I know you have to have
You
a Pokemon
glitch-
that knows to teleport or fly, and then you know how there's like that
Pokemon.
after you pass the
Wait,
bridge,
Sega,
you go
slow
down.
down. You're telling me in Pokemon you glitched straight to Ganondorf?
No, I didn't. Ganondorf does not exist. Or as well, Drew, are you familiar with the missing no glitch in Pokemon Red and Blue?
Yeah, since I was like in fucking 3rd grade.
Well, this is kind of like it though, but I'm trying to.
I never had a Game Boy. Do you believe that, Sega? I never had a Game Boy as a kid.
I never did have a Game Boy either. I did not get the chance to play these games until the 3DS re-releases. Although I did get
Until you were an
ROMs.
adult.
Although I might have just about played them as ROMs on my Game Boy Advance emulator. I actually.
You grew up with a Game Boy. How do you know all these retro games then? You playing like at friends' places and shit?
I wish I had friends that I at least had this stuff like this.
Sega, don't be so sad, man.
Hmm?
Me too. I wish you had friends too, man.
Yes, I suck for not having too many gaming buddies.
No, you don't suck. It's not your fault.
I used to have a friend who had the old classic
Sega, you don't
Game
suck.
Gear.
You're fucking awesome, man. You got tons of fans.
Of course I do.
You got a nice tight bubble. I think there's some people out there that really care about you.
Drew. I'm in my own little world where no drama ever happens.
Yeah, no drama at all.
The day when that does come, though, all the towers are just gonna be come crashing down, and then it's just gonna be like Thor Ragnarok, where the whole place is just getting destroyed. I finally saw Thor Ragnarok, and Asgard just gets destroyed at the end of the movie.
Hey, it's spoilers.
Yeah,
I've seen those movies.
I blame myself. I don't.
Sega,
I'm bad at.
When are you gonna play? When are you gonna play GTA and Fortnite with the fans? People want to know.
I do like to someday as well play GTA 5 on PS4 for the PS4 game streams, guys. Yes, Carrie, we do. You and me, Carrie. GTA 5.
Damn, I wish I could stay, man. I got some friends waiting for me.
I gotta go as well, so I think I'm gonna just end the show right here, guys. I didn't see Darth come back in. I hope I didn't kick him out. Darth,
I don't know why Tommy got so pissed off, man. Tommy flipped out, man.
I don't know.
I was just trying to tell him what's what.
Yeah, I know. I was a little concerned about inviting you. This is why I didn't send you the link. How did you get in here?
Tommy was here? I don't know. I asked Tommy if I could get in, and someone sent me a link somewhere. I don't know. I just saw it.
Of course. That's okay. Not saying it's bad. Anyway, though, guys, this is the Sega Camp Gamer, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later. Click that button over here to subscribe. Click that button over here to check out the acapella playlist. And as always, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.